Hello everyone. I did some building off camera and I finished the Minesweeper that Corey and I were working on in Tongue Tuesdays. So here it is, the fully completed 9x9 Minesweeper V1. So yeah, let's get on to it. So it's made of cells. The cells communicate to their neighbors. So they have 8 neighbors. And yeah, let's see. So here's sort of the progression. Here was like the first few Tongue Tuesdays. This is what we got to. So 27 by 27 cell can communicate on with 8 neighbors, count up the number of neighbors, and then it can become a bomb or at the start of the game, or it doesn't, using this rand oracle thing. So this is a 1 out of 16 chance of this being a bomb. We kept that on this one. This one is more advanced. We have some like click propagation functionality, and we also have display functionality and stuff. This was the last board that was on a Tongue Tuesday also. And then this board is the one I made. So this is an improvement on both of these. So now it's a 16 by 16 board. It can still communicate with all its neighbors. It's obviously smaller. I also made a smaller counter with, and it's also better because the resetting isn't as hard. And we also have click propagation on this side, a lot of edge case detection, game over, display on, all that stuff. So there are a few things that can be done, like there's flag. Flag is one of those functions. You can toggle flag. You can also click the cell. Here what we have is we have some inputs coming down. So this is a decoder. This will decode the number of bombs near a cell. So this counter, it'll decode this counter. Each of these is a number, and I painstakingly wired up all the numbers to the display. So this is using the correct Minesweeper font also. And it also, this one is, I think, this one is for bomb, and this one is for flag. So as you can see, if we do flag, yeah, that one turns on, all that stuff. And we have some global functions like count bombs that makes the cell look at its neighbors and see if there are any bombs. It's two-way communication for bombs also. So there's a bomb in and bomb out for every neighbor, so every side, even diagonals. So the way we do diagonals is because sockets can't communicate directly diagonal, they always have to be on like straight edges. We just have this system. It's easier to see here in this finished thing where it goes around to this diagonal. This one can communicate back this way, I think. Same thing for this. Actually, no. This one communicates to this one. This one communicates back to this one through this way. It's the same thing for this one to communicate through this one. It's just sort of indirect diagonal. So you have this sort of weird pattern. Yeah, and so what happens is we just send a pulse through this, and with like, there's a little bit of delay between it, and we just pulse the counter. We have an AND gate to, yeah, okay. And also we have another signal for communication called the click signal. So this is basically what happens when, you know how in Minesweeper, when you press one, okay, that's a bad example. Let's press this one. No. This one, no. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I clicked that one, and the signal propagated throughout the whole thing until it reached one of these, one of the cells neighboring a bomb. It will always propagate through zeros though. So this is like actual Minesweeper functionality that we wanted to add, because otherwise it would just be really hard to click all of these. It's sort of a convenience. Also, yeah, okay, so that's the added functionality. Here we just have a lot of edge cases for like game over, flag is flag on, is click on, just, yeah. It's sort of messy because as I discovered edge cases, I would just add another AND gate to fix that edge case. But yeah, I think it's very stable now. I don't know if there are any bugs, but I really haven't found any bugs after playing this many times. Yeah. So let me show you this now in the grid. So there are some functions. So there's generate bombs, there's reset, and there's count bombs. So what count bombs is that will send out a signal to the whole grid to count the number of bombs around it and store that as a number. So this one has actually 4 bombs around it. So it could be these. 4 of those are bombs. And there's also a reset that just resets the whole board. There's also a generate bombs. So that makes each cell try to generate a bomb, like try to become a bomb. It's a 1 out of 16 chance to become a bomb. What you can do is you can actually generate bombs multiple times to increase the chance, to increase the number of bombs. That sort of increases the chance of bombs. So it's like the first time is 1 out of 16. The next time is like 31 divided by, 31 over 256, I think, which is like 12% or 11%, something like that. So that's what I have it set to. We have this button called New Game. This actually just, instead of pressing these all individually, it just goes through them, presses them for us with delayers. So we generate bombs twice, which means in this 81 cell grid, it's a 9x9, because it's sort of copying the actual Microsoft easy mode Minesweeper. We pull it twice, that'll generate around 10 bombs. So that's like around what it would be. And yeah, so I guess let's play a game and let's see. Reset it. Okay, so I'm going to do the corner strategy. I've been practicing a lot on this Minesweeper, so I actually know how to play now, I think. And then, yeah, I just proceed to fail. Okay, it's all ones. Oh, no, I jinxed it. I didn't jinx it, but I predicted it. No. Okay, well, okay, this is a good example of game over. So what this is it'll show all the bombs on the board when you press a bomb. So this was the bomb. This was the bomb layout. Okay, time to reset. That's sort of sad. Well, let's see if I can actually get some opening. I did get an opening. Okay. So, time to go. I know this is a flag. Then I know this is also a flag. This is also a bomb. This is definitely a bomb. This is a bomb, which means this is okay. This is okay. This is okay. This... Oh boy, yeah. It's all okay. This is a flag. And then, this is a bomb. This is okay. Then, this, oh yeah, this is not. This is a bomb. Okay, that's it. So that was a pretty easy one. Just because, yeah, there weren't that many bombs, and there was no number higher than a 2. So yeah, that's what it is. And one caveat is there's actually no win checking. And the reason is because in this version there's no row column select, so I can't count how many bombs there are in the game, and then every time a user presses flags a bomb, then that'll like subtract that from the counter, and once that counter equals 0, then you know that the player has won. Yeah, it's just harder to do. It's very hard to do without row column select. That's what we're probably going to work on in the version 2. So yeah, and in that version 2, we'd also, because we have row column select, we don't have to actually go up to each one and press flag or click. What we can do is we can sit in a chair, use arrow keys to move a cursor around the board, and then press C for like click or F for flag. That'll just execute that operation on that cell. That's just more convenient than, flying up. But, I mean, this board is small enough, and I wanted to get it, done. So, yeah. That's what I did. And also, yeah, I mean, other than that, it looks pretty cool. Also, I had to turn graphics to minimum, and also can only record in 1080p also, because yeah, it's too much for my GPU to be doing both of those, but yeah. I think this is working well. And yeah, I think this world is like also 4 megabytes, so it takes quite a long time to load up. And yeah, well, I hope you all have a nice day then. See you next time. Bye.